Welcome back to Shogun Total War 2. I've just noticed a bit of an anomaly. This army here that went out to fight the rebels, although all the ships have gone and everything, that army's remained. So that's really strange. Do you remember I incited a rebellion in here? He left to attack the rebels, exposing his town. So I moved in and took that, and look what's happened now. He's just sitting there in that territory. Very, very bad news for me. So anyway, the only thing I can think of for now is to repair this with what little money I've got left, so that it will drive him up that way on my route over to here to attack these other clans. Because what I don't want is for him coming down, well, there's nothing down there anyway, but here, he's bound to go around here. He's probably going to go here and here. I don't know what he's going to do, but I can't even get out of here. I'm stuck, having only just taken the place. So that's a real nuisance, I'm afraid, that one. The other thing that's come to mind is the ships. My ships now are sitting around in a place where really they're not needed. I know the Takeda are probably going to go to war with me again soon, but the most important thing for me really at the moment with my ships is to protect my main supply area here, which is likely to be the wacko pirates that go for it. I know it's only a couple of turns of losing it, before Realm Divide, or maybe 5 turns, I don't know, but that's quite a lot of money really, that. So I'm thinking of hanging on to that. And also the other thing I seemed to forget last time was trade. So let's just get a bit of trade. I thought I was just going to do an end turn, but I wasn't. It's trade that I need, isn't it? So I'm going to get a trade agreement. Right, okay, whack, I've tested this a couple of times. I can't get any money out of them, so make proposal. Let's see if I can just get a trade agreement. There's no reason they're going to take it. That's brilliant news, isn't it? Great. Okay, I tried the other one, Takeda or whatever, and they wouldn't trade with me. I asked for money, I did all sorts of things. And anyway, I won't waste your time watching that again, because you've seen it all before, and it does eat up time, it really does. So if you want to see how I trade and bargain, then just watch. I mean, there aren't that many videos, are there really? I know they're half an hour each, so there's about 10 hours worth of videos, but perhaps a bit more. But I think it's basically I just negotiate. Okay, so that's it. Ship's moving. I'm repairing this in order to attract him, so that I can get him next go. And can't do anything else because I can't afford it. So let's go for it. Concentrating on what's happening here. Not a lot. Might as well be a picture, that, rather than a video. What's going on? Right, okay. Again, I know I've said this before, but just in case somebody's new to these videos, I wouldn't copy what I've done in my campaign. I'd make sure that you take a territory and win a battle when you take it, and you don't fight any other battles, so you keep your particularly heroic victories down to a minimum, and that you don't create battles unless absolutely necessary, and then you destroy them on the first opportunity you get. And damn, he's gone that way anyway. At least he's sat outside my town, so that's not too bad, is it? What are we getting here now? Hey, my tax should go up now. Should improve. What's this going to give me? I don't know what that's going to give me, but I'm not going to want that, I don't think. It's 11 turns for a start. Master Bowmaker, Lacquerware Workshops, Land Consolidation. I'm not going to go for that one. It takes a long time anyway. I'm more likely to go for something like this that gives me better quality ninja arrangements, whatever those are. Loyalty of all generals isn't bad. Yes, I will want the Way of the Sea eventually. Spears, not for a while. I'm going to go for this one, to be honest. I'm really looking for taxation things. What's this? 15% to the construction of all castles, minus 10% castle construction time. Well, that's weird, isn't it? I mean, a castle takes about 5 turns to make, doesn't it? So I mean 5 turns, 10% of 5, is not even going to be a full turn. So I don't quite understand that, but it will enable me to build a great shrine in a mortified monastery, a fortified monastery. Good grief, I nearly read that as mortified, probably because I'm mortified at that blooming rebel army that managed to come through. That's disgraceful, isn't it, really, that that's been allowed to happen. Anyway, what have we got here now? Tea Company, 10 to diplomatic relations, and Daimyo's honour. Sumo tournament, sumo tournament. I used to enjoy watching that on TV. It was really good fun. Clan-wide happiness, blah, calligraphy. Scholarship. I think we should make all fat people do sumo. That would be great, wouldn't it? Increase the general's influence radius. No, not interested in that one. I think what is funny, the Metsuka actions maybe leading to sword hunt. I really want low taxation, you see, or well, high taxation. Ninjutsu mastery. I'm going to go for this one because eventually I will be able to build those things, won't I? So, and it's only 3 turns as well, so it won't take too long to get. So let's go for that. Enemy raid, Itachi. Yes, we knew that was going to happen, didn't we? So, do I go for this yet? I've now got 2 bows in there. I've got 4 bows in there. 6 bows should be enough to take that easily, shouldn't it? The only trouble is, my ally then becomes my enemy. I could have done with both of those areas there being defeated. Who's that next to there? Takeda. You thought maybe he'd want to attack there, wouldn't he? But maybe he won't, because these are my ally. I wonder if maybe I break alliance. But if I break alliance, will these greens then declare war on me? Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. Let's see what we're going to do here. Right, I could take that with these. Yep. I can't take that with anybody. It's far too powerful. I could maybe incite a rebellion in there with my monk, which means he would then have to fight that, and that would weaken his force. But in the meantime, the one thing I know I've got to do is to get rid of him. In a way, I could see this as an opportunity, because getting rid of him will mean he's got some depleted troops, hasn't he? But he's still got, you know, a pretty good mixed force. What are these? Bow samurai. But he's got a lot of bow samurai, hasn't he? I wonder if it always puts the samurai together in a line. So that would mean he's got 5 bowmen, wouldn't it? But he's got horse to protect them, hasn't he? And spearmen as well to protect his bowmen from my horse. So he's got a good mixed force there, really, which is rather a shame from my point of view. Let's see if I've got any ninjas nearby him that can take out that general. Whew, miles away. That's interesting. Where's his force gone? Miles away. Miles away. I think my Metsuka's near, because I raised him very recently, didn't I, just for this purpose. He can't reach there anyway. I did ask recently, you know, if I could do anything with I wonder if he could create a rebellion in there. That would mean I'd only have to take that place. If he comes over to attack there, I could then take that, couldn't I? Might still be worth inciting rebellion, but before I do any of that, I'm going to sort these guys out. I've done quite a few battles recently. This is like one you've seen many times. Maybe I should reserve the battles until after Realm Divide is sorted out. What have we got now? Unless something interesting comes up. Unless it's a really fantastic battle or whatever, for whatever reason. And I'll show it anyway. But come on, show me. Pretty close, isn't it? Can I afford another heroic win? He's assuming. I'm assuming I'm going to get a heroic win against there. Okay. That's 18 and my army is 15. Take my army out and they're still on a +3, so life's good, isn't it, really, in there? I don't think... Oh, it's probably because they've got the monk in there, isn't it? If I take the monk out as well, in order to incite or help my army or whatever, what else would that take out? That would take 1. No, it's Daimyo Honour. No, the... 2... and 1. Right, the agent's giving 3. So they're giving 3. The army's giving... The army is giving 15. 3 plus 15 is 18, he's on 18. That means I could take out the whole lot. That would be good, wouldn't it? You see, I would demoralise that army as well before attacking it, but I don't see any evidence whatsoever that demoralisation works. Anyway, I'm going to get this out of the way. I'm going to attack this army. I don't know how to attack to get him to join the force. Can I click on him as well? No, you can only join him afterwards. So I'd have to come out of here. And I don't think I can come out of here. Oh, I can. Oh, he can come out. Yeah. It's the army I want. Can the army join him? It can't. How stupid that is, eh? Right. So I can't join him. I can't take him out with the army. The only thing I can do is get him out of the way, isn't it? There's no point in demoralising with him. So I suppose I could double check that. Yeah, it's 15, isn't it? So okay, let's get the army out of here then. And I'm not going to be able to join the monk to them, unless actually I move them to there. If I move them to there, I could join with the monk, but then I'm losing some road movement. I really want to be flying along this road, don't I? That's another reason why I want the monk with them, so they'll move quicker. I want to be able to start taking out these territories, that's the thing. Oh dear, anyway, wasting far too much time. Let's go for it. And I'll show you the results afterwards. In the battle, I've missed off the first bit because I'm inching forward as normal. Bit boring really, you know, just like a couple of inches. Basically I'm just doing the width of a unit each time. I've gathered them all together in one group, and in the front there I've got all my bowmen. Just behind them I've got my it says Yari Samurai. That's right, yeah, well, okay, I've got Yari Ashigaru here, but oh, where are they? Yari Ashigaru here. So they're Yari Ashigaru and Yari Samurai, but I mean basically Yari, so they're all spear in the second row, if you like. And then just behind them here I've got the sword infantry as well. So the plan is that my archers will play havoc with whatever's in front of them, and then retire very, very quickly, or run away, behind my spearmen. Once they run behind my spearmen, his cavalry will spike themselves on my spearmen, and if anything other than cavalry comes towards me, then I've got my sword-armed infantry just immediately behind. My horse, my general, and my light cavalry are somewhere to the rear, and I mean the general really is just going to be used for chasing people up, I think, in this one, and the light cavalry there really are going to go round when the opportunity presents itself. So I can't put, I can't put them actually on the flanks, the light cavalry, because it would simply attract him to go that way, and I don't want to do that. It looks pretty pathetic what he's got here. These aren't bodies, by the way, these are I don't know, some kind of plant or something, some special Japanese plant, I suppose. But anyway, his army looks a bit pathetic, doesn't it? And that's because it's cut in half. And the reason why it's cut in half is because it's hiding amongst these trees here. So at the moment I'm going square on, just in case he decides to launch an attack at me, you know, with his horse or perhaps with his Yari spearman. I don't know, but Yari. Yari means spear, I think, doesn't it? But anyway, here's his horse. More horse. In fact, did he have more than one general? I'm not sure. Yes, he did. 2 generals there. And there's perhaps something behind here as well. I really don't know. But anyhow, he's waiting. He's put his Yari Ashigaru in front there to soak up any bow shots. Then he's going to move his own bowmen forward once I've shot at these with my best effective shots, and then shoot me out with his own. Notice now my formation is changing. I'm skewing slightly. I'm changing slightly to, I'm angling much more this way. You probably see it more clearly on the top right there, across there, yeah. And the reason for that is that I wanted to get 3 lots of bowmen against one lot of bowmen here. So basically I'm just trying to gang up on him, you know, which will happen. You know, I will get close enough to do that. By the way, all my bowmen are on non-automatic fire. I don't want any of them to fire automatically. I'm going to enable the fire when I can, or enable the shooting when I can. Oh my god, I didn't realise I only had 90 in that one. It's my poorest unit, isn't it, over there? There we go, you see? That's one unit shooting at that one there. And okay, he's going to return fire, if you like. And because he's portioned these two off and nothing else is happening here, I've brought these over as well, so I can get some shots in here as well. And notice only half the unit is shooting there, so I might have been better thinning out that formation. But anyway, the main thing is we've got 4 lots of bowmen shooting at only 2 lots of bowmen, and they're just about out of it now. More bow Ashigaru turning up. Are they bow samurai? Sorry. Oh, these are better then. Yeah. Bow Ashigaru. There you go. And these are both bow samurai. Okay, so he's now got 3 against 4, but these are really they're in a really quite bad way now, so they're not going to last very long at all. So I wanted to clear them off the field, so I wanted to just get them out of the way completely so that I could concentrate fire on one particular unit. So if I could, there you go, they've gone now. Well, actually no, they're just retiring. So now I've got 4 facing only 2. Well, that's quite clever of them, isn't it, to move those back just out of range there. Okay, they're in a pretty bad way. Only 5 left. They're not full units anyway, so... Okay, we've now seen off 3 lots of bowmen with 4 of our own, picking on 1 to start with 2, then picking on 2 with 4, and then picking on 2 again, still with 4 when this one has disappeared. So it's definitely been, you know, in our favour, that exchange. I'm still in this sort of skewed formation, so I'm still heading this way. He's obviously decided that his bowmen aren't going to be able to do any more, except only in support. So he's sending in Yari Ashigaru. He's got a horse coming my way. Yes, there are some bowmen behind in support there. I'm going to chase away my bows now and invite his cavalry to come and hit me. He's training his archery fire now on my Yari Ashigaru. I left those bowmen out there thinking that they'd be okay because he wasn't going for them, but he's run right across the front of my spears in order to hit them. He didn't get them, or if he did, he might have only got 1 or 2. So he now has my spearmen to deal with, which he's never going to win against. These are just going to die against spearmen, I'm afraid. Has he got 6 or 8, 7? He's going down. What was he anyway? Was he a general? No, he's just light cavalry. So anyway, they've gone. The trouble is though, right on the back of his horse, he sent in Yari Ashigaru as well, and a general at the same time. So I sent in some of my sword infantry to take out his Yari Ashigaru, and then he diverted his general to go in the attack as well against my swordsman, because basically the AI is sort of conditioned, you know, to attack the weaker target. The bows, I don't know why they went forward at that point there, but I became concerned about them and got them back as quickly as possible. So right now I'm grabbing them and going like this, and this, you know, with a right click to try and get them out of the way. Finally got them out of the way. What had happened was he put some cavalry here, and he was just standing there doing nothing, so I had my bowmen trained on them, and the second I chose to shoot at them, he then launched his attack. The idea was that my bowmen would shoot at him at the same time that he attacked my men. So he's in full rout now, everything's gone, we've beaten his spears, we've beaten his horse. His bowmen I attacked with my light horse. I brought them round like I said that I would, and we're going now in against his bows at the back there that have just simply decided to run away. I mean, he's lost his, I think he had 2 generals there. The whole of his army is en route, and to make sure that my bowmen don't do anything silly, I've put them all on combat attack, and I've got them all chasing him off the battlefield as quickly as I can. And the rest of the battle, of course, if you can call it a battle, is really about me just mopping up routers. So fairly simple, but I wanted to show it because because it's a success to be proud of, but also it shows you how he mixes very well now, the AI, his spears with his horse, with his bowmen. And you really do have to be quite crafty about how you deal with that. You can't just tease one out, you know. It has got a lot cleverer than it used to be, there's no doubt about it. And okay, I'm still outwitting it, but I like to think that's because I'm human, because I've got experience, and so really I should be a good Total War general by now. But I think that you do get the idea that when the bowmen engage with my bowmen, leaving the Ashigaru forward, so he will attract my automatic fire if I've got them on automatic fire, and then he charges his horse in when they've got a really good opportunity of catching your bowman. Then you know you do have to be quick. And although this battle is, if I look up here now, 49 out of 60, 56, what, 11 minutes long now. So after about 8-9 minutes, you know, it was over. That lasted about 20-25 minutes, me, you know, organising what I was going to do, inching forward very carefully, and also, you know, making sure my bowmen were only shooting at what I wanted them to shoot at, not on automatic fire, withdrawing them very, very quickly, you know, and keeping very much a very tight control of what I do. So, although this has looked like a very fluid, very easy battle that you think, well, anybody can do that. Well, you can, of course anybody can do that, but not in the same sort of smooth way that you've just seen it on here, I'm afraid. Really, the battle was it was almost like a game of chess, really. It really was. Micromanaging every single one of those bow units and the katana samurai when they went in, pulling them back quickly because they expose a flank when they go. So when they go out against the Ariashigari, because they're getting close to my spear infantry waiting for a cavalry attack, you know, they pull them back quickly because his horse will change direction instantly. That you've come proud of your spear armed infantry. Anyway, on to the results. Well, as you can see, I decided to save that battle. It went so incredibly well, it really did. I don't know if I picked up any chevrons. Oh, they did, Boashigaru there. But anyhow, didn't lose too many. Managed to lose 44 of these Yari Ashigaru, but hey ho. I don't know why, really. I don't know why. Look back at the battle, it seemed to go better than that. He got 21 away, and if you want to know why they're further forward than they should be, it's because they retreated when I first attacked them. So I attacked them about here, and they retreated from there, didn't they? Do you remember me saying, isn't it good that at least they're on the road so I can hit them on the way up? Well, they retreated, didn't they? Now, having retreated, and me having defeated them, yeah, they've still got away. Now, is that right? My understanding is if you retreat and you're hit again, then that should be the end of you. But anyway, he's obviously not following that rule, is he? So it's one rule for one and another for another. But let me just get rid of these, I think. I don't even know what he's got now. What has he got? I don't know. I should have taken account, shouldn't I, actually, of what he had. And then I can decide what I want to send after him, because I might just send a troop of horse or something in his direction. That might be wiser, because it would mean that my troops have got more movement left afterwards, and perhaps the horse could catch them up later. I just don't know. But in fact, I will do that. I'll just have a check of that and then find out what he's got before I make my decision. So I'll check back at the battle and see what got away. I just don't remember what they were. I really don't remember. But what a nuisance. Anyway, we should replenish fairly quickly, shouldn't we, really? I would have thought. Replenished in 1, 1, 2 for that one. 1, 1, Well, anyway, there's nobody very bad, is there? They all look like ones, don't they? So they should be replenishing really quite quickly. That one will replenish how many? 14 onto 106. Yeah, so they'll replenish. By the time I get up to my next battle, my next vassal that I want to wipe out or do the dirty on, if you like, then we should be okay. But let's just have a quick check in here while I'm here. Naught on there, so we are okay there. That's good news. Just repair this. They shouldn't have even appeared, those guys. It's a bit unfair, a bit unkind. But there you go, it's one rule for one, another for another. That's why I wanted to mod, actually, to be honest. Because it's not fair. It doesn't impose the same values, I don't think, to the human player as it does to the AI player. If you look at, you know, sort of the size of some of these places, why isn't there a realm divide over those guys? I just don't know. But anyhow, I need to decide what I want to do with those as well. I think I'm going to put a market in there and perhaps a ninja place, you know, a den, a sake den, whatever you call it as well. I really don't know. But actually, come to think of it, by the time I put the video on here, you know, got slotted the battle into this, this could be the end of the video anyway, and it's time for me to go to the pub. It's 10:20, and I've just got a battle commentary to do, and I might just get in there before they start calling, well, not calling last orders, that's not till 11:30, but I've got to get there as well. So I hope you enjoyed the battle. I think it's worth watching that. It's interesting, isn't it? You see, somebody said to me that I use spearmen effectively, and other people say they're rubbish. Well, I certainly think they're pretty good on the spear stand. I really do. But anyhow, onwards and upwards. I reckon if I take those out, this will improve as well. You know, they'll be happier as well. I hope I didn't zero tax them, did I? No, I didn't. Minus 18 growth next season. That's awful, isn't it? Anyway, it would be nice to take there, but I can't take there because of here. And you know what he's going to do with those? He's going to attack some other place that I don't want him to go for. Somewhere up here or somewhere down here. I don't know. He's going to go for something that I don't want him to have. And or even with these, I don't know how many men I've got here really that can help. So I'm struggling a bit really. I do have to, I think, take him all in one. Quick look at this. See what the score is now. Doesn't seem to have got any worse, does it? I think taking from your own vassals doesn't do you too much harm at all. My income has gone down dramatically though, and you'd have thought taking these new places I'd have got additional income, wouldn't you really? But then again, I am recruiting more, so that's bound to cause me a problem. Come on guys, somebody wipe these two out, then I can just finish off these with my bows and take that area and then consolidate all of this. If I take those two as well, I'll at least have this, and if he remains a vassal of mine as well, that will be good. So if he hangs on a few turns as a vassal, after I've taken the gold area as well, which is fairly safe, then I've got these areas to defend here, and if I can get my armies in place, it might just work for me. You never know.